I'm so glad you mentioned Dante. Let's talk about Paradiso. Diverse voices making melodies in heaven is a theological claim. Difference doesn't just happen to create beauty, it actively constructs it. The diversity isn't incidental to harmony, it is constitutive of harmony itself. What this tells me is that what we label in earthly terms as limitation, deficit, becomes in heaven's economy an essential contribution. The voice, the body, the mind that works differently aren't obstacles to overcome, but instruments in the celestial orchestra. And then we have again in Canto 12, this image of two wheels turning around each other, the Dominicans and the Franciscans, represented by Thomas Aquinas praising Francis and Bonaventure praising Dominique. Each of them is speaking to the gap in each other's traditions. So basically, Thomas the intellectual praises the mystic, and Bonaventure, who is the contemplative, praises Dominique the preacher. What's important here is that what each tradition, quote unquote, lacks, what some might call their limitations, isn't a flaw to be fixed, but is a space that requires the other to complete the harmony. Now, Dante's vision, even though remarkably inclusive for his time, has its limitations. The souls in heaven are men. The diversity that is being celebrated is intellectual, spiritual, not exactly embodied. So to push beyond what Dante explicitly includes, we would ask, if diverse voices make sweet melodies, what songs are we missing when we marginalize disabled voices? What's profound about Dante's vision is that this diversity isn't temporary. It's not that souls are different on earth and become uniform in heaven. The diversity persists eternally. Each soul maintains their unique way of being while participating in divine harmony. So what makes each person unique, including disability, isn't erased in divine perfection, but revealed as part of the cosmic symphony. And what the cantos touch on challenges our deepest assumptions about perfection, wholeness, and belonging. This is a world in which differences are eternally necessary. In a world that demands conformity and normal functioning, this is a radical vision. So the question becomes, how can we hear the divine melody that can only be sung by the voices that the world too often tries to silence?